Welcome to Big Harvest. It's your boy Big Reason. I'm here for a big reason. I heard the Lord say today while I was in prayer, respect the authority. These days that we live in the end times. Everything is so lawlessness. The law, this is worse than the days of Noah. This is worse than the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. The lawlessness is out of hand these days. You know, the Bible in Romans, Paul says, submit to the authorities because God is the one that put the authorities in place. God is the one that chooses these leaders. Little do you know it or not. Even when people were all against Donald Trump, when Donald Trump came into office, who you think put him in office? Remember in the Bible, God chose Nebuchadnezzar. And then instead of taking him off the throne, he would humble him in certain ways to the point that he even became crazy and turned into an animal for 7 years until he learned his lesson. Who puts the authority in place is God. So us as a body of Christ, as the youth of the body of Christ, coming in from different cultures. I come from an urban culture. I used to be a rapper. Rap music push lawlessness. Urban music push lawlessness. And that's the reason why I don't rap anymore. But I've been doing it since the age of 5, but I do not condone the things that they do. And yes, I was misled as a young person by popular culture. I thought the things that I was rapping about was the right things to do and rap about because the whole world was doing it. But as I grew, I finally understood and I learned right from wrong. So it's up to us, the people coming from these cultures, the people that relate to these cultures. Let's teach, let's teach and live by example that we must respect authorities. We must not be law. We serve a God of order. We serve a God of order. The only time we should break the law is when the law is not going against, when the law is going against biblical, you know, biblical things that we believe in, you know. So that's the only time we should not agree with the law is when it's going against our biblical nature, our biblical identity. That is the word. So as I was in prayer, God wanted me to release this. He wanted me to release respect the authority, and I know why. I have a lot of viewers, young viewers, and the culture that we were brought up in. We're taught to say, excuse my language. They say beep the police and stuff like that. But that's not correct. The police are there to protect and serve. Yes, there's some bad people out of the bunch. There's bad people out of every bunch. You can go to church and find false prophets who, molest and rape people. There's a bad bunch out of every organization. You know what I mean? But that's not a reason to judge every single person in that organization. You know what I mean? There's bad people in any organization. And God wanted me to release that. Respect the authority.